Oh, y'all, have mercy. So, if you're here, chances are you probably came because you were in my live the other day. And yeah, we're going to tap into Bardi versus Bardigang, the epic meltdown. So, before I get started, hey y'all, Grand Rising, good afternoon and good evening. Thank you for clicking on this video and thank you for spending your time with me. Whatever time you click on this video is the right time for you. And y'all, shout out to my booski, my YouTube sweetheart, Milan Mystic Messages. She just did a energetic tap in on Megan and Cardi and the tension in between them. I suggest you guys, whenever you get a free moment, please go out over to her channel, show her some love, check her out. She gave a really, really good breakdown on not just the tension, but the overall problem that caused the tension. So it makes more sense why there's an energetic rift between the both of them. But like I said, if you have a free moment, shout out to Milan Mystic Messages. That was an excellent reading. Without any further ado, y'all, let's see what's going over there in Bardi world. Now, I was supposed to already have done this reading, but after that live, y'all, I was tired. I woke up late and then I had some personal. Good thing, though, because I got to see that Atlantic dropped a response to the last rant that she had. And they told everybody to expect music, to expect an album this year, even if they had to sneak in the studio and release it themselves. One, that let me know that they are willing to leak her album. Two, they felt the heat from Bardigang and from the internet, wondering where her next project was going to come from. And lastly, between Nikki and Megan being on tour and all this hype around beef tracks and everything, now they have a reason to invest in a project because they see where this is going to turn out, you know, profitable, or it's going to turn out in a way that's favorable for them. So I'm going to do a tap in on Bardi. I'm going to do a tap in on Atlantic. And I'm going to do a tap in on her fan base. Yeah, this is going to get interesting, okay? Can one of you please do me a favor and put a timestamp on this video for 3 minutes and 25 seconds. I thank you in advance, y'all. Let's get it. Sheesh. Alrighty, show me the energy around Cardi and what she was going through when she had this breakdown. Was this a PR stunt or was this really a meltdown? Angels, ancestors, angels and ancestors of the highest heavenly order, tap me in. Oh, yeah. So first card out, Three of Swords, which means this is the card of truth, which means this was actually something that really happened. This was not just a PR stunt. Three of Cups. Interesting enough, Three of Cups means third-party energy, but the third-party energy is what led to this, but it's going to turn out to be a celebratory situation. So you've got Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So like I said, now the record label is willing to invest. Okay, they're willing to go into partnership to help her get this out. Seven of Pentacles means that You know, this is sowing seeds for a bigger harvest. So it started off as a real situation that they're going to use for marketing. And this is coming from someone that is higher up. So now that's interesting. Allegedly, for YouTube intents and purposes, guys, this was a real situation that the label decided to flip in their favor and turn into a marketing extravaganza. So right now, you know, the beef, the drama, all of this stuff sells. We know it's not anything new that Cardi cusses out Bardigang. That happens at least once a year. But the label decided that they wanted to turn this around and use it to the higher good because they were not pleased with what happened. So, you know, it's like, you know, if you find out you got a couple of cracked eggs, do you throw them away or do you turn them into, you know, an omelet? They decided to turn it into an omelet because this was an unrequited offer for them. But as you can see, it's 3 of Cups at the bottom means they're willing to turn this into, you know, the lemons into lemonade. So, yeah. So, in secret, you know, she really is deep in emotion, but there's someone behind the scenes that is attached to this, that they are concerned about what's going on with her behind the scenes. It feels more like they're nipping this in the bud before Cardi can actually say what the issue is behind the scenes. Yeah. Hierophant. That represents the powers that be, the people that are over her career. And they're going to, like I said, they're going to take these lemons and turn them into lemonade. The Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, for them, you know, she represents, you know, this high level, you know, high visibility chess piece for them, okay? But I got a feeling this is also attached to somebody else. We're going to see. Jesus. Anybody who follows me for a while, you know that in essence, when I'm doing rap readings, the Queen of Wands also represents fire. So my spirit guides use her to let me know when the hot girl is popping in. Okay, so now we cooking with hot grease, baby, because you got a tower here after I just mentioned that particular name. And I'm a firm believer of where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, so you've got this moon at the bottom of the deck that represents secrecy. It represents 2 sides of a story. The side you see versus the side you don't. And as you can see, here's a person here, and here's 2 issues, okay, going on here that are not being seen by the public eye. Also, it represents there is a distance between this person and where they need to go or where they're trying to go. This is a woman alone, someone who feels like they're on an island to themselves, someone who feels like they've been isolated, okay? So over here and over here, if you would look at that as possible competition, she's looking at her competition, okay? And she only sees 2 people as competitors right now. And you got a 10 of Cups here that falls under the Ace of Swords. So that means that there's some kind of truth, there's some validity to something that is going on with the family unit. You've got the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So, you know, that to me is letting me know that she feels out in the cold when it comes to something that's going on between her and her husband in a private family matter. Oh, and here's the reason why. Knight of Wands. Now, Mr. Knight of Wands is a little friendly, okay? This is somebody whose wand is out on a promotional tour. And it's affecting the way she works. This Knight of Wands, like I said, being out on this promotional tour is an unrequited offer. And this is something that she feels very deeply about, even though she doesn't speak on it. She doesn't really say anything to the public about how she feels. She feels extremely deeply about this. The High Priestess to the Four of Cups. Lord have mercy. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, mercy, mercy. The High Priestess to the Four of Cups for the Star. Now I see why the hot girl popped up in this, y'all. The Star represents Aquarius. We know the hot girl is an Aquarius by her sun sign, okay? So what I'm looking at here is going to be an unfortunate situation for the hot girl if everything comes to fruition. Didn't expect this turn. Not this fast. Oh my gosh. So you got Temperance and the Queen of Pentacles. So whoever this is that is over her career, the higher ups, they feel like this is going to be the balance to give her a new beginning that is going to make her highly profitable again, the Queen of Pentacles and Temperance. So they're willing to exploit her her pain for profit, allegedly. And don't be surprised, because you got the Wheel of Fortune here on the table, and then you got the Knight of Wands here. Don't be surprised if they monetize her voice to tell her story about what's actually going on, because beef sells, okay? So now they're interested in where's the beef? Let's grill it up and let's sell it. Oh, this is going to get some kind of messy if they actually go through with this as a marketing plan. It definitely is something that can work. I'm not going to say it won't work, but messy none the least. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I knew I was onto something. Because you got the Wheel of Fortune here over the Five of Wands, which is the card of fighting. And that fighting is based somehow, some way, allegedly, to this Two of Cups and this Four of Wands. And they're going to monetize this fighting. And it feels like, you know, allegedly, Atlantic wants to put a budget behind this, like it's a title match. So this is how they plan to turn this tower around. By letting Cardi loose, letting her defend herself, letting her go off. Ooh, baby. Ooh. I had to just take a moment, y'all. Give me a second. I had to literally take a moment and lean back in my seat, because this could turn into marketing gold. I mean, not only turning your pain into profit, but filleting somebody while you at it until, you know, there's nothing left. Mm. Mm. Oh, so bottom of the deck is Knight of Pentacles. Things were moving slow, and that was also another part of what I picked up on why Cardi may have been so upset, because they were slow to clear things, slow to get a budget together, slow to respond. They were paying her dust, so to speak, when it came to pushing her product. And now it's like the record label is seeing something cooking here and they want in. It's like, oh, okay, we see you got a good recipe here. We like the way this tastes. How about we invest so that we can get this on the market? So you got the Princess of Cups, the Devil, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Cups is highly intuitive. The Devil is somebody who possibly has a mean streak, can be obsessive about this work situation and how they get to the bag, because Knight of Pentacles, money slowed down. Like I said, they were not investing the way that they were investing before. So she really had to grind to try to, fill in the gap. Princess of Cups, okay? So all this time, she's been keeping it cute and keeping it mute, being cordial, not saying how she feels, because there's something involving a truth that has to do with a family unit here. And here it is. The Two of Cups, her soulmate, the person that she loves, that has this friendly penis. And here's the problem. Okay, the Star and the Five of Cups. What is this up under the Five of Cups? The Empress. You know what? My intuitives, y'all play with that. I'm going to leave that alone. Let's keep that moving, baby. Hey, it's too early for this type of mess. I ain't even had a cup of tea or coffee yet. Yeah, so you got forward movement, getting away from, a toxic person that you used to work with, okay? And the one thing about the Chariot, when it moves forward, it don't look back. You'll never, ever, ever be able to board that Chariot again once it moves forward. And that's what is attached to this Four of Cups that, is this secret, unrequited situation that has her vexed and deep in her feelings. And here you go. You got the Star here. And there's somebody at the record label, gotta say allegedly, there's someone at the record label that is looking over all of this, and they say, hey, we got something here. This is going to be the launch pad to make her profitable again if she goes at it, okay? Back and forth, beef attacks the Star, the Aquarius. So this is Cardi in hermit mode. When you go in hermit mode, not only do you go away from everyone, but you learn things. So when she separated herself from people and she decided to become quiet and still her thoughts and figure out what her next plan was going to be, something came to her and she was enlightened about some things, because the hermit always learns while they're in seclusion, even like getting downloads, becoming one with God, or one with yourself, or one with your spirit guides. And now here's that Wheel of Fortune and that Five of Wands, okay? So, and then you got the Hermit on top of the Five of Pentacles. So, her feeling like she's being ostracized, she's being casted out, feeling like, the record label possibly was either going to shelf her, or they were separating from her. They were not paying her the same attention. And that was a tower for her, and she's feeling defensive. But unfortunately, thanks to whatever this is brewing over here, it's giving new life to the relationship between her and the label and this project. Five of Cups. So Five of Cups represents deep hurt, regret, remorse. So I don't get, like I said, starting off the reading, I don't get that meltdown was fake. I do not get that came from, you know, a marketing strategy, but I do see where they took that and turned it into a vehicle for marketing. Because King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I said what I said and I told the truth. That's the energy that I'm getting. That's that I stand on business card. Five of Pentacles falls under the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Princess of Cups. Oh, gosh. So this is money lost over a situation that's festering beneath the surface that had to do with something that's very close to her and somebody who was very sneaky and conniving, okay? And this put the weight of the world on her shoulders. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, the ultimate betrayal, and she's just trying to hold it together, strength. Damn it, this could be a country song at this point. So you've got the Empress here falling on the Two of Cups. Now, she says she's not pregnant, but Empress represents either pregnancy or birthing ideas into fruition. I'm looking at how this is going to birth ideas into fruition because at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles, which represents the independent woman. Now, in this deck, the Nine of Pentacles is a peacock, which means, you know, you got bravado. You walking around with an S on your chest, right? So they're going to inflate the budget and help her peacock as she needs to. Two of Cups falling on top of the Chariot. So, you know, she's been thinking about possibly, allegedly leaving this situation, this relationship. And she's been very, very heavy. It's been heavy on her heart, everything she's going through, allegedly. But she's stuck in this situation. And it's like, it's more than just walking away from a marriage. It's like, you got to separate the business. You got to separate the marriage. There's multiple layers to this where she just can't walk away. So she's stuck and she's, you know, more so trapped in this situation until further notice. And she got to go along to get along to do what she needs to do because her husband also is tied into a lot of her financial matters when it comes to her paperwork and being over her career. And his name is involved in a lot that she has going on business-wise. So this is not just going to be a regular divorce if she has to separate. There is a lot of things that need to be separated before they can separate. So I see why she feels trapped, the Eight of Swords, because even if she walked away from him legally as far as the marriage, she's still bound to him in business matters. So it's a lot. It's a lot that has to be done. And he out here being extra friendly, which is diminishing the brand, which is diminishing earning potential as well. So, Nine of Pentacles. Baby, listen. The world. They gonna tell her, you know, baby, go off. Go ape shit. We're gonna back you. And it's going to be lucrative. Yeah, so this is why they're saying, hey, here's the world, but it's falling on top of the hermit. You're no longer by yourself. We're joining in the fight because there's money to be made. Hey, is money getting made over here? Is money getting made over here? Budget is back. Who would have known that this would have got her the support that she needed? The truth is stranger than fiction, I tell you. Yeah, so, it's like she's got so much on her. Literally, it's like, carrying cinder blocks on your shoulder. She's been, going through a lot due to, third party situations. Excuse me, couldn't even say that right. Due to third party situations, but it's going to turn into a celebration for her. But there was a third party situation that involved celebration. Mystic Milan, baby. Oh, alley-oop, and throw it back to you. This is reconfirming what you found in your reading. Once again, y'all, if y'all got a free moment, go check her out. Her reading is dope. Damn it, what'd I say? 3 of Cups falls on top of 5 of Pentacles. That means you ain't got it to give. You're not dealing with whatever this person brings to the table. It's like everything not only halted, but it slowed down the money. It slowed down any business endeavors between the two of them. This makes sense to me because I wondered why when Meg did her performance, she didn't perform anything from like WAP, bongos, anything like that. And it's not just them not getting along. They may have sent her some paperwork stating that she cannot use that music, allegedly, which would slow down her money because you don't have ownership of the music, so you have to abide by the rules of whoever has the ownership of the music. King of Wands up under the Empress. And then you got the Knight of Swords here, which means there were some actions, some things that happened, and she's going to literally turn her pain into profit by telling the story. I would say pay very close attention to the lyrics, especially if anything is added to this project that wasn't on there, because she's going to tell you what actually happened. To everyone who was on a live when I announced I was going to do this reading, I told you guys to pay very close attention to the lyrics in the song Enough. And the song before that, Like What? Cardi let everybody know what was going on low-key if you paid attention. So, especially Enough. Enough told me everything I needed to know. I went back and I read the lyrics several times, and it's like, yeah, I get it. And her being an air sign as well, Libras, when the scale is tipped and they're off balance, heaven help you. So you've got the 7 of Pentacles here. Excuse me, correction. You got the 7 of Cups here and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like things were moving slow because the label was considering their options, which forced her to consider her options. And you got the 6 of Cups here with the Princess of Pentacles. And for me, the 7 of Cups also represents libations. So this also explains why she slowed down on working with Meg due to something that had to do with consumption. And this was something that, was brought to her attention that happened in the past. with her. Oh, baby. I did not expect this to go here, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. So, yeah. They telling her, go ahead, tell it on the mountain, screaming from the mountaintops. We're going to get behind you. You're going to become the independent woman again by bringing us messages about your heartbreak that happened in the past with the person that you cut off who betrayed you. The ultimate betrayal at that. 10 of Swords. 2 of Swords to 10 of Swords. Yeah, heartbreak from the past. 3 of Swords falls right after the 6 of Cups, which lands right over the 10 of Wands. And this is why she had to fall back. This is why she had to go into seclusion. She needed to rest. She needed to heal. She needed to get herself together because, baby, this one took her out. This was a gut punch. This was a gut punch. And remember, Cardi said, you beef with me forever. I think that's literal. Because this energy feels like, whew, this is the point of no return. This is no apology can fix this. This is, don't play with me, stay out my face. You know we not good. Why are you trying me? Why are you in the public, acting like shit is sweet? Why are you in my DMs? Why are you contacting me? Once again, go back to Enough, when she said, these sluts in her DMs. That all makes sense now. She was painting the story, getting us prepped for what actually happened. And somebody caught on at the label and they verified something and said, oh shit, now wait a minute. Wait a minute, this flew under the radar. Instead of you putting hands on somebody fighting, how about we put a budget behind it and you just slay her? And we all profit. Y'all, I smell a takedown coming. Now, once again, this explains why they decided to turn lemons into lemonade. Allegedly. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. I felt like I needed to say that somewhere in here. It's always in my disclaimer, but I needed to say that here. 4 of Pentacles, baby, that's stability, that's backing, okay? Falling on top of this 3 of Cups. So now that things have been illuminated, happier times are coming business-wise. And they're telling her, hey, just do us a favor, fall back. Don't say anything. Just chill for a moment. This is a wish fulfillment with us on social media. We don't need to let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. We're about to organize something and we need it to hit hard. We need it to have a certain appeal to it. So do us a favor. No more ranting. We're going to get behind you. Yep. The truth was illuminated about why she walked away from this person, what actually happened, and this is what's going to balance the scale. So that's my energetic tap in on her and Atlantic. I thought I was going to have to use a separate deck for Atlantic, but theirs came out together. Let me clear the table and change the energy so we could tap into Bardigang. Boy, there's a lot of excitement first thing in the morning, I tell you that. Alrighty, let me pick a deck for Bardigang. Yeah. I didn't expect all of this first thing in the morning, y'all. Give me a moment. I'm digesting this myself in real time. Because all of this, you know, all of this was touched on in my life. And I tried to stay away from getting into the meat and potatoes. But I guess my spirit guide said, no, baby. We gonna eat good, and we gonna eat good today. Woo, tap me into the energy around Bardigang. How are they taking this last rant, and will this affect her relationship in a negative way with her fan base? So you got 7 of Cups here and 5 of Cups. So a lot of Bardigang were actually really hurt this time around, okay? 5 of Cups is a card of, you know, regret, remorse. You know, this one hit deep. You know, you got people in Bardigang that are reconsidering if they want to be in Bardigang. If not, just not listening at all. Due to what they feel is toxic or negative energy. And then you have the other ones who say, hey, I'm going to take a leap of faith and I'm going to roll with you. Emperor. The 10 of Cups. And the 8 of Swords. So that's right there telling me that Bardigang is like, hey, we could have told you that. We know what the hell is going on. We locked in because we've been on this person ass like back pockets. This, just in case for YouTube, because y'all, they be playing with us readers in our cards. Yeah, we could have told you the tea on this Aquarius, okay? We know what's going on. This feels like even Bardigang may have slipped into the DMs and slid her some information or things that they had heard or possibly know for sure. So this is going to be one of those get your popcorn moments. So, yeah, it's like the fan base knows a choice has to be made when it comes to, you know, this Queen of Wands, the hot girl. 6 of Coins. Baby, Bardigang is going to buy into this and they're going to spend big bank. This is going to be a big bank take little bank situation. So this is going to actually revive her fan base and even possibly get some new people that are not in her fan base excited. They're going to be heavily invested. Oh, yeah. They want to see what happens with this situation between her and the star. Like I said, this is going to bring balance through a new beginning, the Temperance. What I tell y'all about the investment. Bardigang is all in. They with the shits and giggles, okay? There it is. This breathes new life into the whole situation. So they go from being upset and, you know, in their feelings, like, how could you do us like this? How could you talk to us like this? To literally on the sidelines watching, like, finish her. Damn it. I didn't even have my morning cup of tea. This is, well, I guess I did, because here's the tea. Yeah, so here it is. You got the Devil on top of the King of Wands. So, you know, allegedly offset. Whew, this is not going to put you in the best light. This is going to make you look like the devil reincarnate for things that were done in secret, allegedly. Ace of Wands, and we also know in the tarot community, the Ace of Wands is a phallic symbol, okay? So this is the card of somebody, you know, who is, you know, hypersexual. Yeah, and the Emperor, which would be the father, the head of the family, 10 of Cups, that she's locked in with, 8 of Swords, who, like I said, is hypersexual. So, you know, like I said, the fan base is very well aware of what's going on. And this is like, baby, this is like the best hip-hop telenovela ever, okay? Now, you've got the High Priestess that falls on top of this star, the Aquarius, over to the 6 of Pentacles. That's a heavy investment that somebody's going to drop on you in secret to make sure that you regret everything you did. You're going to rue the day you ever mess with her. You're going to want to apologize. And I'm not saying that she's going to pay to have something physically done to her, okay? But when you see 6 of Pentacles and the High Priestess, that is screaming to me energetic work. So I'm going to leave that there. And now all of a sudden, you know, you got this Page of Cups that falls on top of the Temperance, which is somebody who is apologetic or somebody who wants to say they're sorry so they can get balanced to a new beginning. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me compose myself. Somebody who wants to get balanced to a new beginning after being in this Knight of Wands energy, finally coming clean and telling the truth. Ooh, jeez, this is a mess. What in the world is going on? So, allegedly, guys, this looks like, you know, Offset may have had an offbeat moment, okay? And he came clean, told the truth about what happened after something may have been brought to his wife's attention about his actions. And it confirmed something that she either knew in her spirit or something that had been brought to her a while ago. Yeah, leap of faith, something that happened, you know, in a sporadic moment on the fly, not something that was planned, but, you know, a dumb decision that just happened. May have happened in the warmer months, because that's a card that represents like July, August. That, because it's, you know, Leo. Yeah, here we go. Knight of Wands. He told her the truth about an issue that pertained to some activities that he was involved in, and it greatly affected the foundation of their marriage. So this is like the fan base, the energy of the fan base is explaining this to me, that they already know the backstory. They understand what's going on. So this is why they're going to be heavily invested when this project comes out, or if anything is said about what's going on. Baby, they're going to be right there front and center, eating it up like good food. And this is where this 4 of Pentacles is going to come from. It's going to bring stability. But 4 of Pentacles also represents, you know, when you're dealing with someone with personality traits. This Queen of Wands is a very extremely stubborn person, okay? Stubborn and selfish, and the decision that you made, oh, that's not a good look. The decision that you made was also something that may have given you some kind of stability at the moment for you to move forward and advance, allegedly. Yeah. You did this to level up, and it was the ultimate betrayal. and it happened in secret. King of Swords represents a truth teller and somebody who can be a scathing truth teller. They don't hold back. And this is why this is going to be profitable. Independent woman, 9 of Pentacles yet again for Cardi if they decide to go through with this plan. And this is the Hangman. This is what the energy feels like that is behind this meltdown, why she feels so deeply about what's in her heart. This is why she may be as angry as she is, but she's not saying why she's angry. So, you know, people are kind of confused. So it's more like a displaced anger. Like, it's got to come out. It's got to go somewhere. And the fan base is going to understand that once all of this unfolds. And that leap of faith is going to turn into the independent woman. And this is going to give birth to a nightmare for somebody. Yeah. Oh, man. I feel for Cardi because this is messed up, but we're going to end it here. She turns her pain into profit. And this is what gets her the offer, you know, Knight of Cups from the label. And now they're ready to invest, 7 of Pentacles. So I thank you for everyone in my chat from the live that requested this reading because, baby, this is a messy roller coaster ride, but it ends off, you know, for Cardi in success because people love her vulnerability. They like that she can be open. They like that she can show you that she's not perfect and you get what you get. And that's going to take people back to what they fell in love with her and her brand. Not going to work out so much for the other team, but hey, you get what you give, baby. So, yeah, I got to go and get me a cup of coffee or something so I could wake up the rest of the way. Everybody have a great day. I thank you so much for, you know, spending your time with me and kicking it with me over here. Angel, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest heavenly order, please take all this messy energy back to the portal and close the door behind you so none of this runs around my house. Please and thank you. And to all of you, this reading is adjourned. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. And whew, baby, like a Coach bag, this ain't what you want. Now that line hits way different, don't it? See y'all later. Bye-bye.